All right, more Hoopla madness, more trademark farming, trademark slop. Y'all know what type of time we're on, and we're gonna just start with the Hoopa-Unbound because that's how you play this game. All right, so if this is that Focus Sash Iron Moth, I'm gonna be a little salty, but it's probably not. I'm probably just gonna get a free kill here. Y'all know what type of time we're on. So we're doing trademarked again. If you guys have, oh, it is Sash. I don't think it has anything to kill me with though. I'm naturally Spadef bulky. Yep, exactly. So. If you guys don't know at this point what trademarked is, because I've been doing it the last 2 days, and maybe another day, maybe it goes on the club members only channels, we'll see. But basically, what do we got? We got this meta game called Trademark. If you guys can see, you have a move, a status move gets put into the ability category, and so you can use one of your status moves as an ability. For example, Magnarize, Magnezone, which I think is pretty funny personally. Yeah, that's what we got. So we're gonna go Weezing here. We got Defog, so we can get rid of this guy's light screen as a Rage Fist me, which is not powered up at all, so that's good. I'm thinking about going into, I could just go Hoopla here actually and click choice banded Hyperspace Fury, which I think is what I'll do because it's so free. I could also Zen Headbutt here, but nah, I don't think I will. I just want to get Hyperspace Furies off. Y'all know what type of time I'm on. Hoopla is basically the greatest Pokemon in this entire tier. You get Scaryface, which lowers your opponent's speed by 2, so you're basically faster than everything. Hoopla is one of the strongest attackers in the game. When you Tera Dark and you have a base 100 power move that does not miss, it does crazy things, believe it or not. And I'm gonna, okay, I was not expecting that. So that's cool. We're gonna switch out, and okay, my mother sent me a free pictures coupon from Walgreens, and I need to use it. I need to get that figured out. But for now, we're gonna play Pokemon, and I think U-turn is super duper free at this point. I guess Ivy Cudgel is too technically, but I want to U-turn, keep momentum up. That is a very lucky and unfortunate crit for my opponent, and I am sorry about that, Buddy Geyerson. But let's go into Archaludin here. We got the Iron Defense up, which will give us +2 on the defensive end of things, and I have a Rocky Helmet. Iron Bundle's a good option for my opponent. I do not have Draco Meteor. That is so sad. I'm going to get up Stealth Rock. That did literally nothing, which is great. Get up the Stealth Rock, Reflect is still up. I'm debating if Draco or Body Press is a better play. I think Draco's a better play in terms that it catches other Pokemon. Blizzard just kills me. We won't get to find out ever in our life. That's so sad. I do have Magnet Rise Magnezone though, and Volt Switch looks very free against my opponent, so I will just be clicking that. Annihilate comes in, which should take a decent amount of chip, I would think, because I'm max special attack mag. 44%, yep, that's exactly what we are looking for, which is great. Hoopa-Unbound can come in once again and click that Hyperspace Fury button. Again, there's no switch-ins on my opponent's end, and I'm just going to keep coming in. The only problem is if Iron Bundle is Choice Scarf, but we know Iron Bundle isn't Choice Scarf, so we're up and stacked. Our opponent's demise is inevitable, unfortunately for them. Fortunately for me. All right, so that's the route we're going with Roaring Moon. I think with there's no way. Well, you made the one play you had to, which is hoping my Draco Meteor misses, but it didn't miss, thank goodness. So we won our first game with this team, which is pretty good. That's a good start for me. I never win the game one, so if I win game one, I can be pretty happy with the video, because that means the rest of the video is I'm gonna be in a much better mood for and better for. So that's great. Iron Shreds comes in here. My opponent should be so scared of Ivy Cudgel that they should swap immediately. Oh my gosh, I am so good. I am so good at this game. All right, we're gonna go Archaludin. I want to go Defog guy, but I wouldn't be hitting Defog on anything, which is why I can't go into it just yet. If it's Heart Swap Manaphy, they might be tempted to go into it here. Just goes into Blissey though, which Calm Mind's up. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, you were ready for that one. Oh, okay, whatever. We got a Weezing. We'll just switch into it, and it's fine. Yeah. Defogs these rocks away. We don't have to deal with that for a little bit at least. Shadow Ball did a surprising amount. But again, at the end of the day, once you have your trusty Hoopla and you can bring it in safely, you just click that sweet, sweet Hyperspace Fury button. That did literally nothing. All right, we got a max defense Gargus shitty on our hands to counter me, which I don't appreciate personally, but it's okay. We can go Latios. I assume they were going to go for Assault Cure there. I'm going to click Lesser Purge here, either on the Protect or the Swap. Either way, Lesser Purge is the best move for me, I believe. Brings out Iron Shreds, gets the Stealth Rock up. 32%, not bad ship, honestly. I'm going to Flip Turn out here, though. Critical hit, which did not matter at all. We can go into Magnet Zone here. We are Magnet Rise. We also have a Reflect Up. I assume a Volt Switch might be coming out here, as that knockoff actually comes out. Excellent. So I'm going to Flash Cannon here as Latios comes in with Recover. Interesting. All right, Flash Cannon did a decent chunk, which I do like. Oh, wow. Double heals. Interesting. All right, let's just go Ogerpon here. This U-turn is goober free, so we're going to click that. All right, we're going to click knockoff now. Hopefully I have successfully... Oh, it's Miss Ball. Interesting. A special attack drop does not matter. We get a knockoff here. Leftovers comes out. I assume my opponent is either going to swap, click recover, or click protect. Either way, Ivy Cudgel is the move for me. I win a very fortunate speed tie, which I don't think really changes much in this game, to be honest. Actually, it totally changes everything because Ogerpon is super free into my opponent's entire team. Garganacci comes in. You have no Tera, Buddy Geyerson. I'm going to just click the Ivy Cudgel button, and I get a very lucky crit, which I think did matter, to be honest. But honestly, maybe it didn't. The rain was up. Ivy Cudgel's very strong. I did Tera, though. It was super effective. I don't know. If any of you want to calculate that and figure that out for me, that'd be great. I couldn't be bothered, though. I'm just going to assume that it did matter and feel sorry for the opponent. And if it didn't matter, then that's really funny. That's insult to injury right there. All right, we'll pause until we get another matchup, and we'll be right back. Lord Jesus. I can't. I'm fighting Trick Room Rampardos. Okay. We're going to be very tactical about this one. And by very tactical, I mean starting with Hoopla. And this is why we have Skitter Smack on this team. I assume it's going to be some BS Focus Sash stuff, but I'm gonna Skitter Smack anyway. Yep, it's Focus Sash Trick Room, I'm guessing. Yep. Okay, well that's not great. I'm gonna go ahead and go Weezing to defog the Spike and go ahead and burn my Eject Button. The more turns that my opponent is not gonna do what they want to do, the better. Like I said, just get that Eject Button activated. And who can switch into this thing? Okay, I guess Archaludin can. And I can just get up a Stealth Rock here on my opponent's either U-turn or whatever. They go Hatterene, it's fine. I just defog later and I click Flip Turn. Oh, yeah. Calculated. I totally remember that I was Rocky Helmet. Yeah, I totally remember that. All right. So, Hoenn Claws, obviously not great, but I'm +2 on defense. I figured I'd probably live that. Hammer Arm's interesting. That did so much chip when it was all said and done. Nice. So I think I will just go ahead and start sack the Archaludin. Oh, shite. Okay. Not great. But it's okay. I have Stealth Rock up now, so I break any potential sashes. Ogerpon looks very free in this game at this point, so I will just be clicking Ivy Cudgel Guy with Ivy Cudgel Guy, believe it or not. Hoopla comes in. Oh, interesting. I was not expecting Psychic Terrain, but that's a little scary, I guess. Hatterene comes in here. But I assume Ivy Cudgel probably kills this thing? Yeah, okay, cool. So I think my opponent's lost at this point. If Cresselia comes... Okay, that's cool. Okay. I'm almost in the top 500. 1272, I think is what I just had, what I just saw. So I should be pretty close. Yeah, I'm very close. Yeah, I'm 7 points away, which inevitably means I will be losing the next 6 matches of the game, of the video. But Hyperspace Fury is free here at least, so that's cool. And you're good. Oh my god, I'm cooked. Okay, that did way less than I expected it to. Okay, that was about to be very bad. Bring in Toxapex here for no reason. Okay, damn it. I thought I could manifest something there. I guess Archaludin is super free. Yeah, with the +2 defense, Rocky Helmet ship, plus the rain is up, so I can start clicking that sweet Electro Shot, which is great. What is Zapdos, by the way? Rain Dance. Oh, right. Oh, that's why the rain's up. It's not... I'm very stupid, folks. All right, we'll body press here. I think I live. Oh my god, that's specs out the ass, bro. That is specs out the ass, bruh. All right. Well, we have Skitter Smack for a reason. We might as well use it. Hopefully I don't miss here. Skitter Smack is stronger. Yeah, okay, cool. I get a crit there, which didn't matter at all, obviously. As long as I stay up in stacks, we should be fine. And I should stay up in stacks with between Weezing, G-zing. Can I call it G-zing? I feel like that just sounds wrong. G-zing. Like I'm almost a Gooning equivalent. Like I'm G's-ing it, bro. Also sounds like cheesing it, I guess. Okay, so my opponent sets up Toxic Spikes. I'm gonna shut up now. Weezing-Galarian comes in against Darkrai, which is fine. I think I'll just Strange Steam here and go ahead and burn the eject button. Turns to a Poison Joint. Don't love that. Oh, I really don't love that. But on the bright side, at least Hyperspace Fury is now completely free because they don't have any switch-ins to it. Toxapex comes out, sets up the spikes, which sucks because I'm going to have to deal with that later in the game. But for now, I will just keep clicking the Hyperspace Fury button because it's fun and it's funny and I like fun games. And you can't even Baneful Bunker on it because Hyperspace Fury goes through that type shite. He goes Iron Hands though for no reason. I think this might still 2-hit KO. Okay, that's way stronger than I thought it was going to be, but I have a Mag, so it's fine. I think Mag's my switch here. I'm going to assume it is. I don't know what else to go to. If I get CC'd, like, I think I've lost this game, to be honest. That Darkrai OHKOing G-zing was really unfortunate. My opponent does drain my balls there, though, which is a great play, honestly. Can't be too upset about that. I'll Volt Switch here into Latios. If they're max speed, I'll just going to have to hold that. Latios comes out. Sweet. Luster Purge time. You have no switch into Luster Purge, I just realized. And with the Reflect Up, I guess this was going to do something. Oh my goodness, it did nothing. Okay. He has Ice Punch, though, which I guess is fine. Luster Purge does get a lucky Spidef drop, though, which means I will OHKO it this next time I click the button. He goes into Toxapex, which honestly is probably a good thing. I'm going to Luster Purge here on the Dark Pulso. Hoopla comes back in, and I will Hyperspace Fury again. I guess I could Zen Headbutt, honestly, might be the better play. My opponent cannot bring in Cinderace, though, because otherwise they're going to court change my things. Don't miss. Thank you for not missing. Hoopla, it's very appreciated. All right, no more dealing with hazards for me this video, thank goodness, as long as I kill Cinderace. HJK does connect, so I lose this game for sure. I can see a world where my opponent wants to make a double here. They do not make it, though. That world is not this one, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I just kill Cinderace. Darkrai comes out. I cannot win this game at this point, so I'm just going to forfeit. Okay. Fun game, great game. I'm still sipping on this lean, aka the Dr. P. Dr. P's my best friend, man. What a guy. Unfortunately, I just drank the last of the Dr. P. So we are out of Dr. P. Okay, interesting sack. Losing Slowking right off the rip, and now I'm up in sacks. Excellent. Quave comes out. Good swap. I Reflect Latios on my own. I will just Luster Purge now. Wave Crash did nothing. I was thinking about making a double there, or flip turning there. I'm glad I did not end up doing that. I have a Weezing that will get rid of these screens from my opponent. It'll also give me momentum if they try and U-turn or Brave Bird. If they do U-turn, I get the eject button activated. I could go Mag, actually. Mag is Goober free. Thunder is free against their team, which means that Flash Cannon will be coming out against the Great Tusk, because Great Tusk does still have close combat, I presume. Stealth Rock does get activated here, which makes sense. 74%, not bad ship. Not bad ship at all, ladies and gentlemen. I will be going Latios here because I do have... maybe I shouldn't make that play, actually. Actually, Ogerpon's a much better play because Reflect is up, so this is the better play. As my opponent clicks Knockoff, I am, unfortunately for my opponent, a Knockoff Absorber. I will click U-turn here as it is a middle ground play. I played poorly. I got an Ice Spinner crit. I will go Ogerpon again, trying to make something happen here as they knock off, which I guess makes sense. I'm going to Horn Leash here. Hope it's not Rocky Helmet. It was not Rocky Helmet. Excellent. Weavile comes out, which, I mean, makes sense. I guess I could go Magnezone here again. I could also go Weezing. No, let me not go Weezing, actually. Let me go Mag. Trip. I could have lived 2 Trip Axes. That was stupid of me. All right, whatever. I do have an Arch Aladdin, though, so that is nice. I can just Body Press here. If my opponent gets really greedy and stays in, Body Press will kill. And if not, I'll just click Stealth Rock the next turn. Either way. Cool. I guess Latios is a switch in. I guess. I don't know. I don't know what my opponent's thinking right now. I do have a Rocky Helmet too, which is nice. So that will break its Sash if it tries to go for anything. If it is Sash Weavile, which I don't know what it is at this point, but Corviknight does come in. This is probably not going to do too much. 15%. Yep, I'll just E-Shot here because it looks free. Is U-turns and I have to click this on. Dude, fuck off, man. All right, whatever. Hoopla time. I forgot the main objective of this team is to just go into Hoopla and to click buttons. You know what? Nope, I'm not dealing with this. Okay, I guess I am dealing with this. That was a good play from the opponent. I'll go Latios now, though, as they flip turn out, which makes sense. Weavile comes in. I'll just drop a Draco. Trip Axe is definitely killing my dumb ass. I will Will-O-Wisp here. I get rid of the rocks. Finally, about time. Corviknight comes out. Let me go into Ogerpon-w here. And let me click the Ivy Cudgel button. I'm not sure why I got to reflect. I must have clicked it at some point. Hornleech time. If you go into Corviknight, I shoot the computer. It's Choice Scarf. Quavel. Good for you, buddy Garrison. By good for you, I mean you should kill your... Anyway, Zen Headbutt is super free here, which means I should probably go for the Focus Punch. That did 24%. What are we talking about, dude? What is that? I guess Weezing 6-0 is my opponent's team, though. Like, low-key. Latios comes in, which I'm going to Pain Split on, honestly. Side Shot. Oh, fuck my asshole, bro. Okay. Well, we weren't winning that game then. That's super unfortunate. My opponent just was better. Yep, as I said, I'm going to start losing the next 17 games, which is pretty typical for the Mr. 502 channel. It's my fault, though. I'm the one who pointed it out. If I didn't point it out, I probably... yeah, I mean, I probably just should have, like... I don't know. I should have just not done what I did, honestly. Yeah, that's... that's ultimately my conclusion, is I shouldn't have done what I did, and life would have been okay. But here we are, with me sucking ass and complaining. All right, we got a stall team. We got a stall team in. I hate, dude, nothing makes me more mad than when people run stupid fucking stall teams in the OMs. Like, how, like, there's no way you have this much time on your hands, blood. Haze Clodsire is cool, though. I can respect that. And they go into Corviknight immediately. I'm going to put a shirt on, dude. I don't have a shirt on right now because I was hot. But now I'm cold, so I have to put a shirt on. Alright. We get the flip turn off, or we get some valuable information. AKA, we know that Corviknight is not, in fact, Rocky Helmet. So I'm going to go Mag here as a Roost Up. Roost Up. I'm going to Flash Cannon on the Clodsire. Actually, you know what? I'm going to double. Yep, Ivy Cudgel is super free now. Literally not an Ivy Cudgel on my opponent's team. Which means I will knock off because that means they're going to go Slowbro. Or Ditto. Okay, they really, Ivy Cudgel. Okay, time to U-turn on Slowbro. Yep, that is that's the decision I've come to. That is a decision I am sitting with. Disables me, which is fine, which means Ivy Cudgel would have been disabled. It is not Rocky Helmet Slowbro, which is really good to know. And it's also disabled, which means it's time to click the Electroshock button, which means that I should not click the Electroshock button because that means Clodsire is probably going to come in. Which, getting a special attack raise, though, is not terrible because there's honestly a chance that Draco... Oh my goodness. See, this is what happens when you overpredict every single turn and then you don't overpredict a singular turn. That is what we call a masterclass, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be clicking body. Let me click Draco here, actually. I know Pyro Ball won't kill. I mean, that's an unfortunate dodge for me, or for my opponent, but it wouldn't have killed. It's only normally effective against me, and I have double the defense, so it just would not have done enough, honestly. Okay, that's really fucking scary. How do I deal with this? I don't know how to deal with this, actually. I genuinely don't. Okay, so basically the opponent's going to have to click body press here, is what I'm thinking. So I'm going to go into Weezing. As I defog, literally nothing. And my opponent does in fact go for body press. Okay, it literally is doing no damage. Okay, sick. Yeah, okay, cool. I love beating. I was really thinking about it because I was trying to see if I could be greedy. But there was nothing I could be greedy with, so I was end up just gonna go right back out into Weezing-Galarian. So, yeah. I was very fortunate in the fact that I had a Weezing-Galarian on my team. I know I've been recycling you know what? I, for once in my entire career, will give you permission to look at my teams, ladies and gentlemen. I know I've been recycling a lot, but look, Weezing-Galar is just so good. And Hoopla, again, is just, like, we're trying to demonstrate in this video that Hoopla is just the greatest Pokemon in this entire metagame. And I truly believe that and will stand by that. As my opponent starts with Great Tusk here. I'm undecided if Zen Headbutt will kill it, honestly. I'm like 50-50 on whether it will or not. Honestly, I should make a double here instead, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to click Zen Headbutt anyway. I should make a double. Okay, their Rocky Helmet. Interesting. And their Reflect instead of Light Screen. Also interesting. I'm going to go Latios first here to set up my own Reflect. That should help me against Weavile in this matchup. They get the super effective U-turn off for a whole 16%. Which, yeah, I mean, to be expected. Let's see what my opponent wants to do. They go into Weavile, that's fine, honestly. I not only expect it, but I think it will happen. I have two switch-ins, though, to it. I have Archaludin, I have Magnezone, and I have Weezing-Galarian. So, Slitherwing is actually the come-in. I don't think he's going to first impression, and if he does, he's obviously the better player, and I'm just going to have to hold that. Actually, I should just Lesser Purge then. If I assume he's not clicking first impression, I should Lesser Purge here. But my opponent, I would think my opponent would not be that greedy because I do have a Weezing-Galar and a Magnezone and an Archaludin on my team. My opponent should be clicking either U-turn or close combat here. And U-turn, I think, will not kill if it is because U-turn would mean that it's Choice Scarf and I have a Reflect up and I'm also defensive. There's just no way you're that bad. Dude, come on. No, you're so stupid for that. You're actually so brain dead. My goodness, you're so stupid. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not fine, honestly. Oh, that's so annoying, bro. That play should never have happened, dude. That play should never have came out, and it did, which is just so annoying. There's just no world in which you should ever click that what just happened. That's the most annoying part. There's no reason for me to Stealth Rock. I'm getting rid of these hazards later in the game. I'm gonna Raw Electro Shot. Fuck it. Yep, exactly. And it's light screen Slowking. Okay, cool. You have to go Great Tusk here. Like, you literally have to. You have no other switch-ins. And then I'm gonna drop a Draco on the next turn. Or I could just Body Press, actually. Would probably be okay too. But either way, you have to go Great Tusk here. You don't want to eat a Electro Shot, but God knows my opponent's just going to make the dumbest move possible. So it's dumbest move possible or most predictable move possible. I guess maybe the most predictable move possible is maybe the better way to put it, which means that Great Tusk should come out. I don't understand what's taking my opponent so long to figure this out. There's no, what are you doing? Like, what are you calculating right now? I guess maybe you're calculating that Slowking eats this very okay, which it does. Slowking will not take any damage from this. It will take at max, like, I don't know, 20%. It might take as much as 50. 50 is on the higher end of things though. But as we have established, my opponent's just going to make the most brain dead decision every turn. Headlong Rush does a lot of damage, but it's not enough. And with the defense drop, I might actually just Oko. Okay, it's a funny looking Oko right there. Let's go into Mag. And let's Volt Switch out. Again, my opponent makes the most brain dead play every single turn, which means that they will not be staying in here. They should switch out. Wait, brain dead move would mean staying in and clicking close combat actually, but you can't make every brain dead play. And if you do, I'm just gonna have to hold that L, honestly. Okay, so like I said, you can't make every brain dead play, which my theory does hold up right there, and I get a nice Volt Switch off, and I will just go into Hoopla. And we will start getting some kills. I'm going to click the Hyperspace Fury button, and there is nothing my opponent can do about it except go into Corviknight and take 40%, I want to say. That is max Fizz Def. Holy asshole. Okay. Time to go Weezing. I'm over this. Yeah, I'm over this. I'm over this, which means I'm over this. I don't know. We'll go Weezing. He U-turns, which is a bad play. I get the Reflect gone, though, which means Hyperspace Fury actually will kill here, which is cool. I don't think there's a world where you go Great Tusk here, and if you do, I will hold that. Weavile will still take a shit ton of damage. Great Tusk does come in, get the Stealth Rock up. I mean, that makes sense. Aw, oh, dude, come on, bruh. Dude. Okay. I'm so much better. I'm so much better. Holy shizay, please give me the roll. Okay, give me the roll. Thank God. That makes up for the roll against Great Tusk then. Okay, cool. Okay. Yoo-hoo! All right, that's what I say about that. Yoo-hoo! Goddamn, I think I just got to sack Archaludin, unfortunately. Oh, now you're gonna make the unpredictable plays. Yeah, okay. Whatever. All right, it could be Scarf. It's probably Banded though. Nah, this is a lot. That didn't do much for Bandit. That was a Bandit that probably should have killed, honestly. Let's just drop a Draco here. I don't know what to... Dude, these rocks are annoying the piss out of me. Okay, he's swapping out, though, which means I can get rid of these rocks, probably. If he goes Great Tusk, I'm going to go from Weezing, and then I'm going to go immediately into Ogerpon-w. Yeah. Okay, but he goes Slowking, which means this is the freest, like, freest defog of all time. Dude, I really needed that Great Tusk dead, dude. Because then, if I killed Great Tusk, then Magnezone just goes stupido on my opponent. But I'm going to click Ivy Cudgel here. I think you're going to swap out. If anything, I think you go Great Tusk and just to sack it. I mean, it's so free, right? It's so free to go Great Tusk and sack it that I don't know why you wouldn't. But if for some reason they go into anything else, Ivy Cudgel will cover for it. I don't need to... Honestly, there's a chance Great Tusk is Rocky Helmet, which Hornleash would do way more damage to myself than the healing would, obviously, because I'm at 100%. My only assumption is that you're not staying into Slowking, and sure enough, what? Oh my god, this guy's owning me, dude. Spark the Pika Gloss is owning my bitch ass, bro. He's making every stupid play. And it's working. Dude, come on, bro. Get me out of here. I'm over this. I'm so over this. I probably could have won that game somehow, but I'm over it. This is so stupid, bro. You're such a bad player. You made every wrong play. And you got rewarded for it every time. Oh my goodness, that's really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna lock back in. So, if this is Choice Scarf Noivern, it will be faster than me, even after -1. Huh, okay. I have a Latios here, which walls Iron Hands, so I'm gonna go ahead and go into that. Plus the Reflect. Super free. Fake Out makes no sense, but whatever. I Flip Zone there, which maybe was the wrong play. I have Magnezone, so it's fine. He does Volt Switch, which I figured was probably going to come out sooner than later. What do you go into at this point, though? Sandaconda, maybe? Is it Glare Sandaconda? Don't tell me it's Glare Sandaconda. That's probably legal, isn't it? Oh my god, that's probably legal, now that I think about it. I should not have put that evil in the world, but I don't have a choice. I want to, so. Flamethrowers immediately doesn't do that much. And by not that much, I mean a lot. And I did a lot back, though, which is cool. I guess I could go Archaludin here, and I could just Body Press. It covers for you Roosting, it covers for you U-turning. The only thing it doesn't cover for is Sinistcha, but it covers for Empoleon. Okay, this probably won't kill now. That did literally nothing. You have got to be kidding me, dude. How is it even possible to be that bulky, dude? That's actually insane. All right, so I'm assuming Noivern's coming back out here, which means I can't go back and I go Hoopla. Hoopla is naturally Spadef, so I could go Hoopla. I could also go Weezing, I guess. Weezing wouldn't be the worst play in the world. I don't know. We'll see. Should I make a trick or treat team? I feel like I'm playing this ladder like way too try hard. I need to have more fun with it. You know, I need to make like stupid shit like you know, like what did I just say? Like don't click U-turn. Okay, dude, that did so much. That actually did so much. Is that Specs in? Oh, it's Specs. Yeah, it's totally Specs. It's 100% Specs. Okay, I'm glad we figured that one out. Surely you don't stay in here, right? You're not going to go Sinistra. But Zen Headbutt's better against Iron Hands anyway, so I guess there's a world you go either Empoleon or Weavile, which I do want to focus punch in that. And I'm bad. Okay. That's okay, though. You know, sometimes you have to make a bad play to make the good plays look better. You're going to Volt Switch out here, so I'm going to steal momentum from you. Oh, he just faked out. That also works fantastic. I'm going to bring in ogerpon-w, and I will just Ivy Cudgel. Yep. I could knock off the Empoleon, but that feels way too try hard. Yeah, exactly. It felt way too try hard, bruh. All right, thank God I made the play that made less sense. Okay. Who are you gonna go into then? Empoleon? Surely you go Empoleon, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. Sandaconda comes in. And it's Coil, it's not Glare. I kind of want to get the rain back up, but honestly, I don't think it matters. I don't think I'm taking enough from Sandaconda. And honestly, if I get a crit with... Okay, I should have U-turned for sure then. Oh my god, it's Scale Shot. Why did that Oko, though? Dude. Come on, bro. Let's be so for real. All right. Hoopla comes in, and I think it's time I click the Tera button. Oh, you lost defense. Okay, maybe I don't even need a Tera then. Honestly, every time I say I don't need a Tera and then I don't Tera, I always regret it. So I'm just going to Tera. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah, okay. I think that might have been necessary then. If Pelican Man felt that confident, then I feel like I made the right play. So, yeah, I literally have lost like the last 3 battles, dude. Come on, bro. I foresaw that though, so that's kind of on me. Yeah. Okay. Oh, ready? Screech Weavile. Interesting. Not Hoenn Claws. So I guess I'll just bring Archaludin then. Yeah. He knocks off my Rocky Helmet, which is fine. I'm going to get up... I kind of want a Draco on Sinistra, honestly. Yep, okay, I'm way better. Psych Up? Ooh, Psych Up. Well, that's kind of scary. Oh, never mind. It's no longer scary. We just drop a Draco again. Sweet. And we still have that big Pressa on deck. So... Oh, right, it's Haze, though. Okay, so that sucks for that. But it's okay. I think I'll just go Mag. I don't need Mag for anything, so it's fine. I have not gotten to click Thunder once this video, which is a little sad. I expected between other opponents having Gravity and myself having Rain Dance, I would have gotten to click it at some point, but you know, some things are just not meant to be, I guess. Go Archaludin and click that big actually, let's click Electro Shock. Fuck it, we ball, right? Am I right? This is such a bad play. Oh, but I get rewarded for it. It was such a bad play, but I love it when I get rewarded for bad plays, dude. That's the best feeling in the world, honestly. That is actually such a good feeling, getting rewarded for making a bad play. Yep. Oh my god. Oh, dude, it's so fun, dude. It's so fun getting rewarded for a bad play. Y'all don't get it. It hits like crack cocaine, bruh. All right, let's get the Reflect up and win this game and get out of here. Oh, you do still have Hoenn Claws. Okay. Not that it matters. It literally doesn't. He's going to kill me, which is totally fine. Weezing wins me this game. And with the Defog drop, Strange Team will always connect. And yeah. Noivern comes out, which is great. I'm totally fine with that. I lose my Reflect, which does suck, but it's not the end of the world, honestly. Shrink Team has a higher chance of hitting than Will-O-Wisp. Is there any reason to sack this? I don't know. I guess I can go Archiludin hard. That's fine. Because Iron Defense should allow me to live 2 Trip Axes. And honestly, there's a chance you... Okay. I have made the one decision that could lose me this game. I made the... Dude, you're kidding. I made the one decision that could lose me this game. That's actually... Y'all, that is so crazy. That is... Okay, but okay, thank God. Okay. Yahoo! All right, we win this game, and we're going to get out of here. We're at 35 minutes. We've been recording some longer lives lately. Maybe I need to do a story time. Or just, like, ranting and yapping about something. We've been playing too tryhard. All right, we're out of here. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
I'm the ice king and I'm flying down south. Snow to your dome, that's a red electric melt. I'm so cold even when I'm in a drought. I'm a freeze bitch and then I thaw out. Bring snow to Ibiza, got no visa. Yeah,